Hey everybody, it's Phoebe. Today I'm going to do a nail video on using dual forms using acrylic. So if some of us out there who is not very good at doing acrylic nails on your non-dominant hand, this is an easy way for you to achieve it and it to be right and for you not to stress. So with no further ado, here we go. All right, as you can tell, I've already done these three. Okay, so I seen this done on Naio nails, and I thought, well, I'm gonna try it just to see if it works. She did it with acrylic, so we're gonna give it a whirl. So when you find your dual forms, let me see, I'm trying to get it in the camera. You want it a little bit bigger than when your nail channel is there, okay? And the reason being is because it's going to give air and room up here for your apex. So we're going to get a size bigger. This is a size 4, so we need to do a 5. Hold on while I find that. All right, so we went from a 4 to a 3. You see how it's, if I can get the stupid thing to stay on there. There we go. All right. Focus in, focus in. Are we focusing in here? There we go. So it's going over the nail channel. I'm trying to hold this as straight as I can to show you. Like this, maybe. See? What that's going to do, that's a little too big. Yeah. No, that's perfect. We're going to give it a whirl. I'm going to give it a whirl. Because this fits in too good. Now it actually goes over. Okay. So we are going to use the 4. I'm trying to get it. All right, now you can see where it's going over the nail channel, along the edges of the nail, along the nail. Same with this side here. So what you got to do is this, because I just stuck that on my naked nail. So we're going to dehydrate the nail. We're going to clean this. Let it dry for just a moment. Now, I am using, let me get it in the camera, a Naio Nails medium speed. It dries not too fast, but not too slow. So, and BB has made up her own nail acrylic. I made my own color, and I put my own little sequins in there. All right, so one good thing about this is this as well. Like say 1, 2, 3. I've been doing to the 3rd one. So you can always mark it with a pen, which is kind of cool. And we're going to dip it in the acrylic here any which way. Oops. Come on. It's because I got the sequins in there. And I got a lot of it. Okay. Now just remember, this goes the same as if you were putting it on a form and putting it on yourself. The front has got to be very, very thin. And this is the front. And it may, oh shoot, and it may take a bead or two. Don't stress it. I've had to use 2 or 3 beads. BB, get her acrylic over here to the right, not the left. So what you do in a case like that, just add a little bit at a time. And if it is a little thick when you go to put it on, you can always, and I'm going to show you. So you check it over here. All right, so I need some more, kind of like right in there. You can always add a little bit more monomer and push down a little bit harder. There we go. All right, now we're gonna put it on my finger. And you just bring it down like so. No. Okay. You're gonna hold it. And what I've been doing is taking one of these little nail thingies and just been doing it like this. Then you can flip it over, and if it's a little caked up at the back or underneath your nail, you can always take the brush and smooth it out. Yes, it's going to go most likely past the line you've created, but that's still a lot less filing than you normally would be doing. All right, so we're going to let this dry. Now, doing it this way, I'm going to tell you it does take a little bit longer. Okay, we're going to do this. We're also going to, because it's been on there for about a minute, I'm going to pinch it. Can you guys even see it? There it is. Pinch it. For just about a minute to get your C curve in. And if you wait about a minute after you put it on, this way it's starting to cure. Now, for most people, you know it's about done when it starts getting warm. But unfortunately for BB, I don't get that sensation. So we're going to let this finish curing, and we'll be right back. Okay, we're going to see if it's ready. So just as before, yeah. Give me my finger back. See? And it looks pretty good. It's not too thick. It's not too thin. It's perfect. Now, here's another trick to make sure that you guys, because I'm anal about this, probably other people aren't. So if you want to make sure that you have it the right length, go back, put it on, see where you put your mark. Yep, it's perfect. Now with this, you still have to do your sides, okay? We're not getting away from that, but there's going to be a lot less that you're going to have to do, okay? Baby's trying to get used to just doing it in the camera as I'm talking to y'all, so just bear with me. All right, then on the thumb, I'm going to show you something to where you can also kind of like start making your nail shape, which this gives you too. I'll show you on the thumbnail in just a minute. Okay, you still have to take that little tacky layer off. See, and with the one I created, it kind of looks like it's already marbled, and I have the nail art glitter. I put that in there, and this is the one that I put in there. Yeah, so it's kind of cool. I was aiming for a lilac color. I just didn't want to buy any more. I was like, oh my goodness, I have all those colors. Oh, I'm trying to file this with it in the camera without getting the thing shaken. There we go. Perfect. See, underneath. And it looks like that because I have got the chunky glitter in there. But if it was just the normal acrylic, it wouldn't look like that. There we go. I'm going for the whole scround, square and round. Don't ask me where they came up with that name, but hey, it is what it is. All right, so now we're going to do the thumb. Oh no, I want to do it on this hand now. This is my right hand. So let's dry everything out. Dehydrate the nail, and I'm dehydrating mine with the alcohol, acetone, duh. And here's a heads up too, guys and gals. When you are looking to buy dual forms, I suggest that you get the ones that have 12 in them. And the reason I say that is because it gives you more varieties to choose from. And what I mean is widths. See? So, yeah. So you definitely want to. Now, to reuse my form over, I just got to clean it out with some acetone. Get all that oil off of there. I'm going to leave my line until I'm done using it for this finger. We're going to flip her back over. I'm just trying to make sure I got it in the camera. All right, here we go. That's a little bit bigger bead. Like if you wanted a what the hell? Sorry, guys. Almond, that's what I'm trying to think of. I went brain dead there for a moment. Then you could pre-start it like so. See? And I don't care that my nail's a different shape. This is for showing you guys. I could care two craps what the public thinks. It's for me. All right, so we're going to take this and move it over. All right, you can see that I've got it a little too thick at the end. All right, so we're just going to move up everything in the middle. Okay. Make sure you're wiping off your excess. acid monomer off your brush. All right, here we go. So you're going to put it down. You're going to walk it down. You're going to hold it. And if any happens to spew out or come out towards the sides, you just take your brush with thermometer and wipe it off. It's not a big issue. It's an easy fix. All right, now I can always pull this out like so, because I'm still going to somewhat keep my shape. It actually didn't do bad. I probably should have went longer with the little almond, but I think it's going to be cute nonetheless. But this way you can work with your dominant hand, putting it into the form, okay? And you don't have to worry about having the apex right, it being too thick or too thin at the front or down here. Now, if you like it thicker, then you can always go back and add more on top, more of the acrylic on top. Because I do know people that really like, excuse me, their acrylic thick. And there's nothing wrong with that. All right, it's been on there a minute. So what we're going to do is we're going to put the pinchers. I got to start doing my hand exercises again. My hands are getting, my fingers are getting weak again. There we go. Just leave it on for about a minute, 30 seconds. I wouldn't leave it on for a minute. You might hurt your nail bed. So also, ladies, I am starting to see that short nails are back into the works. More and more women are wearing the short nails. I've been noticing that with door dashing. All right. So we're just going to put this back on, and what you do is you want to just leave it on like so. It does create a little bit of pressure on your nail bed, but not like a clothespin would. It's just enough to secure it, hold it in place until it's done curing. All right, we're going to give this about 30 seconds and we'll be right back. All right, we're going to see if we're done. There we go, perfect. Well, can I have my finger back here? There we go. Perfect. All right, now we're going to get the residue off because it's still going to have a residue. And then as you can see, your shape is primarily there. So we're going to move on to the next, and then I'm going to file the rest, and then I'll show you what it looks like at the end. All right, so we're going to move on. All right. We are going to clean the thumb. And this is fairly easy. Once you get it down, I honestly think it is 1, 2, 3. You hear me counting 3? Because I don't want them too long. Not with door dashing anyway. All right. So here we go. Start it from your line. I already know I'm going to need more, because I got a big old thumb. Clean my brush. And what I like to do is go up towards the walls first, so I know I've got them kind of covered like they're supposed to. Okay. Then I can take this little bit that's there and brush it out to meet wherever I need it to go. And if it starts spewing out like it's not supposed to, just push it back in. And then, I'm telling you, this is why I started to try it with my left hand, using my left hand. Because it seems like there's some days I just don't have any good control over my left hand. So I tried putting acrylic nails on one day, and it just, my hand, left hand started cramping real bad. So I was like, no, it's not worth all that. All right. There we go. All right, so we're going to put it on the left or right thumb. Let me get my big old thumb up in the way. Okay, and you just walk it down. Okay, just like so. All right, we're going to put this on it. We're going to flip it over. This one actually looks perfect. Cool. But just go and check it. Don't just assume. Just check it out and make sure that it looks the way you want it to look. All right. And make sure that when you're doing this, when you come down to walk it down, you're walking it straight down the channels. Don't go sideways or your nail's going to be sideways. All right, let's move this on up the avenue. But I do kind of like the color I come up with. At first I wasn't too crazy about it. And then after I said, well, let me put it on my nail and actually see what it looks like on the nail. It looks good. I like the whole marbled effect, and then with having the nail art glitter in there, I think I did a pretty good job. So for me, on days that I want to do my nails and having muscle spasms in my hands, or I just don't want to fight with the nail forms, then the dual forms will work. And before in the past, I've said I don't like these. Well, I've learned how to use them the correct way. Which, after watching Naio Nails, Christy, I believe is her name, it made more sense. And then I tried it and I was like, yeah, all right. I was like, I knew I had been doing something wrong. All right, and I'm just going to bring the thing down just a tad bit more. All right, let's just see. Okay. There. Perfecto. And usually if you have any around the edge of your cuticle, you can, as you file it anyway, you're going to take a lot of that off. But for the most part, it did really, really good. I'm happy with it. All right, let's do the other thumb so I can get this filing done and show you all what it looks like at the very end. All right, so the thumb, BB's going to just, make this one a tad bit longer because I'm going to do the whole almond. I can't eat them anymore, so I should be able to wear them. Ha ha ha. That's a joke. Okay. Well, it'd be nice if I stuck it in here, huh? Where y'all can see it. Okay, we're going to get this way, this way. That's two. I'm going to need more. Like I said, make sure you get those sidewalls really, really good, because that's what's also going to help stabilize your nail. Okay, well, BB's already gone crazy at that end. Can't you tell? What row? Come here, you. See, sometimes I just have a hard time holding this down. But it's just something I'm learning to live with. It is what it is. But this is why I'm not going to nail school now. Okay, we're going to go that way and that way. Bring you over here. Okay. All right, let's stick it on me thumb. Down and walk. There we go. Now that one, I will say is way over the line, but as I get done shaping it and everything, it'll be fine. All right, let's see what we look like underneath here. A hot mess. And of course my brush is hitting the camera. Okay, well, it is what it is. Okay. Well, we can go in there and fix that with the bit. I did go a tad bit crazy on it this time. That's all good. All right. We're going to bring this back. And we are going to pinch. Another reason, and I'm going to show you why here in a minute after I'm done pinching. Reason I like this little clip thing. I'm telling you, baby's got to go back to getting her hand strength. Because like if you're just holding your nail, you don't have to worry about trying to pop off the form or moving it like this. So you got it on your finger, and if you're sitting there waiting, this is barely touching the desk. So you don't have to worry about like this and then it popping up before it's time. So we're going to give it a few minutes and we'll be right back. All right, here we go. We're going to pop it off. Ooh, okay. All right, and there she be. All right, I'm going to file these up and show you the results when I'm done. Be right back. All right, so here they are. This one. So this is the one I showed you on my left hand. That's the thumb. Got it all filed down and pretty. Now this one is a little bit shorter because remember I didn't take it out far enough. So my suggestion is if you're going to be using, or you're trying to do the almond or like the coffin / ballerina nail, I would bring it out a little bit more. Okay, today is my trial and error with this, so I do apologize. And here is my other little almond. Again, you've seen I didn't bring that out, but nonetheless, it still looks cute. Now, underneath this one where I thought I was going to have to clean it all out, I actually don't. By the time I got done filing it, there's a good enough gap in there to where it looks like a real nail. So we're going to put the top coat on, and today I am using Urban Graffiti top coat. I started buying some of Naio Nails products, and I will say I'm loving them. And it doesn't take long for them to get here, even though they're coming from the UK. So, hopefully this video will help somebody out there. Yeah, because I'll say doing your non-dominant hand isn't bad. It is when you are trying to do your dominant hand using your non-dominant hands, it gets a little hairy, needless to say. So, and I don't know if you can see what I'm doing here, but if I happen to get any of the top coat around my skin, I take a cuticle pusher and I scrape it off. And sometimes I really do, so. Because I get talking and lose track of what I'm doing. More so these days. Alright, we're going to cook this for 30 seconds. We'll be right back. Alright guys, so here's the two fingers. There's the baby almond right there. So yeah, if you guys don't really want long nails, but you like the almond shape or the little squared round is what it actually is. Scround. Then that's a good little option for you. They're not too long. This one may be a little long. You could actually shorten this up. But the little almond is perfect. I love it. And then there's the thumbs. So yeah, I think they look great. And then let me see if I can, yeah, can you see the little glitters and stuff like that that I've put in? There we go. Got too close, it got too blurry. So, but yeah, I took some lavender. No, actually I took dark purple, like a pinkish lavender, white, and then the glitter, and made what I got on today. So it kind of looks marbled effect. I'll get it out. Sorry this video may be a little long. It's been a long time since I have done one, but I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I hope this helps anyone out there who may want to try something different, don't like those really, really long nails. So let me say it again, ladies and gents. The short nails are coming back. So, yeah, the short nails are definitely coming back into style. I see that all the time with doing DoorDash and Uber Eats. So, with that in mind, you guys stay safe. And I will see you on the next video. See ya.